Want to learn how to make these pretty rose cupcakes? Stay tuned and watch. So to start off with, I have my cupcakes, of course, and I have my piping bag, and it has a small petal rose tip on it. Filled it halfway up. It's with an Italian meringue buttercream. Each one of my cupcakes have a mound on them because you want a little mound before you start because you need a base, so that is what you're going to work off of. You take the fat side and you put that at the bottom, and what you want to do is do an arch going around from the back and then coming down to the other corner. So one corner to the other corner. Just one arch coming around. That's all. And then what you want to do is you want to just crisscross, so that would look like the center of the rose. There's different ways of doing roses. Everyone has their own method. This is what I do. And then you just do little arches going up and down all around. The trick of it is, after you do your first arches, you want to slant your tip slightly, the more you don't go down, so it looks like the rose is opening up. So I don't know if you can see that, but I'm kind of angling the petals. But you keep on wanting to do arches all the way down. And when you hold your piping bag, you put your hand out with your thumb out, you put it in here like this, okay? And you wrap this around twice and around your finger, and that's how you hold the piping bag, like this. Now my roses, I just learned how to do them last year. They might not be perfect, each one of them, but I always think nature's not perfect, so that's my excuse. But actually, I really do think it's neat that they're not all exactly the same. There is another method I also want to show you besides the one I just showed you, and that is you can go around it like this, real tight though. So that is another way you can do it. And you want to make sure the buttercream's somewhat stiff, but you don't want to make it too loose either. So it should be perfect consistency where it's not too runny and it is not too stiff. And that just kind of trial and error, and the more you do this, the more you'll realize if it's too soft or not enough. And then another one. Like anything in life, the more you practice, the better you get at it. And sometimes you want to wipe off the tip. I'm not doing that for showing you these, but you can wipe the tip off because sometimes it drags onto the petal and that doesn't look good. So and then I'm just going to go flatter at the bottom like I showed you before. And I can put leaves on here too, so that's always pretty, on the outer part of it. Do you want to learn how to make these pretty rose cupcakes? Stay tuned.